Funny Reddit posts and comments. Every Sunday 3 p.m. British time. If you woke up a billionaire tomorrow, what's the most pointless thing you'd buy? A 1950s style movie theater with balconies and ushers in pillbox hats and shiny brass buttons. It'd be enormous, to fit as many as possible in comfort, with a massive screen and top of the line modern sound system. Tickets at the box office only, cheap prices for all but luxury balconies. High paid staff, classic concessions, at low prices. Movies shown would be chosen by me, daily, all my favorites. I'd record an introduction for each movie like Walt Disney, while sitting in a leatherback chair in front of a fireplace, wearing a velvet smoking jacket, and reading a book. With a corny "Oh, hello there, I didn't hear you come in. Tonight's picture is special to me because, etc." We'd do theme days, like Star Wars, in order of episode, on May 4th every year, or Friday the 13th marathons on Friday the 13th. Movie genres would be a big range, PG-13 and R after 8, but as they would be my picks, there wouldn't be much drama, romance, or Oscar bait. Horror, sci-fi, action, adventure, and comedy though. Oh yeah. It would operate at a perpetual loss, but I'm a duck in Billionaire. What do I care? I love this. Might as well drop a little more dough and buy costumes for theme nights. Absolutely. Oh man. Stormtroopers and Rebel Navy uniforms galore. A second Gamma Boy Advance, so I could trade Pokemon with myself. Damn, now that's rich. Someone's getting an alakazam. I thought about buying the most ridiculous PC setup ever, but then realized I wasn't thinking big enough. As a billionaire I could instead buy a company to engineer PCs that would be obsolete in less than a year on my behalf. The idea of a billionaire playing Minecraft on a gaming setup that costs tens of thousands of dollars is just awesome. I think I've seen a video before of someone playing on like a 20k desktop setup. They were creative and purposely spawning stuff and doing things that would kill any server and handling it with ease. One of those Roomba lawnmowers. If it's anything like the vacuum then I'm still putting in time watching it, making sure it doesn't get stuck somewhere or need cleaning. Go for broke and buy a landscaping company. Give the landscaping company something like Mad Libs or scenes from a hat where they are randomly giving a bunch of element and have to make it work as seamlessly as possible. You'd get some ridiculous poop, but there'd probably be some awesome gems as well. A genuine medieval suit of armor for my guy to put on display. You can get a full set of functional armor for a few thousand. Check out the Armored Combat League. This is my friend's YouTube page with some videos of fights for those interested. For $1 million you could hire 100s of actors to play war. For 100 million they will do it for real. For $1 billion you could pay countries to fight each other. For trillions you form empires and play the game Risk I Roll with your friends as rival leaders. So WW1. But instead of friends, the leader of every European country involved are part of the same family. Reddit. Reddit Gold. Reddit Platinum. Those give you coins. Reddit Silver gets you nothing but a fancy symbol. So I'd pick Reddit Silver. See, we have differing mindsets. I'd just go for a pot of coins. Every game and DLC on Steam. Not a lot of Steam games, but every Steam game. And you'll still have days where you say I have nothing to play. Choice paralysis is a real thing. I scroll through all my games on Steam when I've got like 400 and go the duck do I wanna play. Bruh, I have 34 games on Steam and I still feel like there's too many choices. I have 8 games and feel like it's too much sometimes. A giant boulder. Hear me out. Ever hear of levitated mass in Los Angeles? They brought in a 340-ton boulder as a permanent public art installation at LACMA. The project was estimated at $10 million. I'd like a similar boulder, brought in from a similar distance for my backyard. I want people to wonder why and how whenever they visit my home and see a large boulder sitting in my yard, serving no purpose but to make people wonder. They'd have to dismantle pieces of my home or demolish my neighbor's home to get such a boulder into my backyard. Perhaps I'd use it as a cornerstone of my house, which would otherwise be made of modern materials, visible from the inside as well as out. It's the most baller thing I could possibly do. Edit, spelling, formatting. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. President Z called me and complimented me on the boulder. He said it's a nice boulder. The nicest boulder. We have the best boulders in America. They have pretty good boulders in China too, but they are nothing like American boulders. I alone install boulders this big. Obama would never do that. He could never install a boulder of this size. We have biggest boulders now. America is leading on boulder size. No country will ever have boulders like this, but we will get along with them anyway. Democrats are saying this boulder is from Russia. Can you believe that? A boulder from Russia. That's what they're saying. It's a hoax. It's a conspiracy. Corrupt Sleepy Joe Biden says Putin gave me this boulder. Nonsense. It's an American boulder. Hey, do you like watching memes? If you do, make sure to check out my other channel, Meme Cheese. I post hilarious weekly memes every Sunday and memes from different topics randomly. Make sure to subscribe. Link to the channel is below. So much Lego. I'd finally buy the $800 X Millennium Falcon. Then buy enough bricks to build the entire Death Star to scale with it. You may need more than $1 billion. Not to mention Lego Sphere. That size would be so heavy it would crush the bottom rows of bricks into dust. But a guy can dream. Not if you make it in space. New pair of socks every day. One of the best feelings in the world. You may get sick to the potentially thousands of chemicals used in the textile manufacturing and coloring process, the pesticides the cotton is sprayed with in the field, the fungicides to keep fungus from growing on them in transport, etc. There is a reason it is recommended to wash underwear before wearing it. YOLO. Also in this hypothetical billionaire scenario, I'm assuming I could source some handmade, non-life-threatening new socks. Use your wealth to pay an organic free-range hipster to knit you hemp socks daily. I'd buy a snake, habitat and everything. And not a cheap one either, an expensive ass snake. Like a $2,000 snake. Then I'd pay someone to take care of it, but the point is I bought a snake. I always imagined, if I were rich I'd have all the interior walls of my mansion be like one giant snake habitat, then put like one single snake in it. That's the best thing I've ever heard. Winra. Finally, the prophecy foretold that this day may come. As a fetus, it'd be a gym. For me the best personal trainer money can buy. That and a personal chef would make losing weight super easy. An island and turn it into a republic. Better still, buy a republic and turn it into an island. This is my political ideology. Private island. Social distancing level, maximum. I would buy all tickets to a insert popular music artist concert. At the day of the concert I would appear too late to the concert and leave the place after 5 minutes. When the artist stops playing, after seeing me leaving, I would heavily complain. That's it. Found 50 cents Reddit account. I'd pay someone to be my hype man. No matter where I went, there'd be someone hyping me and keeping the mood right. Like, I'm buying groceries and my hype guys are going, oh get your sad asses out my man's way. We got parties to get to and fine women to kiss. Amazing. How is that pointless? I buy a hazmat suit and bribe a buddy to run into Walmart naked, dripping pink jello as I chase him in the suit. You are supposed to buy something pointless. This is essential. If I woke up a billionaire, he'd probably be pissed off. For everyone who is pointing out that women can be billionaires too, please stop playing the sexist card. I'm female, so if I woke up next to anyone it would be a guy, since I'm straight. So to answer Op's question, a lawyer. The most pointless thing to buy is a lawyer. If you piss off a grumpy billionaire. Doesn't sound pointless to me. Maybe a happy meal to calm him down. A new plug for my bathtub. I've been in need of one for a hot minute. Sounds like it's the most useful thing you buy. Oh wop, it appears I have misread the assignment. Buy a matching set, so the second one just sits uselessly by the side of the tub, longingly looking to its gainfully employed brother. Call it Paul, and belittle it on a daily basis. Paul, why can't you be more like your brother Randy? You ask it. And if it ever learns to speak, it can call you dad. A Volkswagen Tiguan, painted to look like a dinosaur, and where the letters that normally spell out the name of the car model, it would Tiguaniden. Oh, and the horn is a Godzilla roar instead of normal. Thanks for watching the video guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter for exclusive updates and content as well. Goodbye.